Hello, and my name is Zachary Randall, and I'm recording this video for One Brave Night. As you know, it's a foundation dedicated to raising funds for youth of today who deal with mental health issues. I deal with these things myself, and I can tell you it's not easy. But just because people like me have a difficult time, doesn't mean we don't have talents like everyone else. We can find inspiration and create a whole new world in our heads. And sometimes those worlds can come to life on words. This book by Rachel Caine is a novel of Romeo and Juliet, the Prince of Shadows, and it inspired me to write. Though the inspiration came a little later after I read it, I feel that it's one of my best works when it comes to poetry. And I'm going to share it with you all to show just how talented people like us can be. The poem is called A Dark Rose, a Tale of the Prince of Shadows. Through the night, as the wealthy sleep, he takes to the streets. Through misty shadows he stalks, his heart racing, his masked face grinning, his body cloaked, his voice choked back, burning to gloat, as swift as a wind-blown leaf, stalking the night as a great thief. The guards of the prince crave his blood, for he drags their names through the mud. Day and night they search palace and keep, and seek all secrets dark and deep. A secret known only to a select few, a secret they solemnly keep. All stand under the banner of the rose, in fair Verona as it goes. As he sneaks home, his pockets run deep, his hands claiming what the wicked have both sown and reaped. His quick hands claim and gain, fueling the death-facing game. As comes the time for the stars to sleep, the sun doth rise, shining through the city, illuminating all dark and deep. Thus through the fading shadows he doth creep, both sack and pockets heavy and deep, filled with jewels and gold, bright as the sun's glow, and they upon those in need he doth bestow. A rose in the night to the wicked he doth plight, a plague in the night to all who have strayed from good and right. Even the crest of the iris, ever challenging the rose for might. He of the rose, noble in blood and name, not a common thief, as are the greedy, both petty and ever hungry to gain. To the safety of home he doth retreat, climbing a wall above the street. Through the window he doth climb, greeted by bed, warmth, and sweet wine. The guards of the prince stand below, seething in defeat, cursing the elusive thief. At last he doth shed his cloak and mask, and in the warmth of home he doth bask. Yet inside he does feel cold, and despite being daring and bold. As always he feels alone, weary and cold, and sorrowful, straight to the bone. A nameless pain, from which his heart has pained. A sickness that ever aches, as though it were the venom of a poisonous snake. A nameless pain he has felt from the time he was born, wholly in his heart, plaguing him from the start. As day doth break, he doth reflect upon his compulsive task, looking upon his dark mask. Taking to the streets in the night an endless search for his own light, a cure to soothe the nameless pain, yet she is a foe to his name. Destined is the night when they shall meet, as he takes to the streets. Two houses at war, two shall become one, and at last the deed of peace will be done. Until then, he takes to the streets in the misty night, a plague to the wicked and all who have strayed from right. A raven in the shadows, eluding all who would see him fated to the gallows. They know him only as the Prince of Shadows. Not yet. Thank you for your time, and if you've seen the whole of this video, thank you for your patience. I hope you'll consider helping those around you who are different from you, even if it's strange to you. Thank you. Thank you again for listening. My name is Zachary Randall, and this is my poem, A Dark Rose.